Welcome to McLean Stadium in Waco. Intriguing playoff matchup on EA Sports College Football. The 11 seed versus the 6 seed. It's the Houston Cougars against the Baylor Bears. This opening round playoff game about to kick off. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Hey guys, Houston's head coach told me right before the game he has warned his players about this environment, and he was correct. They've been practicing with crowd noise all week long, and that's a good thing, guys, because it is so loud down here, it's hard to even hear players talk to each other. You can see the quarterback, the players really leaning in, getting ready to take the field. They are going to have to be on point, communicate at a high level, because this home crowd is making it tough for the away team. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return. It's
Oh. Sheldon Cooper.
Welcome to McLean Stadium in Waco. The playoff is underway, and today it's the 11 seed versus the 6 seed. It's the Houston Cougars against the Baylor Bears. Before we get this first-round playoff game underway, a check with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Well, guys, the Cougars head coach told me before the game, he has talked about the importance of communication to start this game. From the very opening drive, he wants his guys loud, yelling, over-communicating at the line of scrimmage. They are the away team, and they know that every time they touch the ball on offense, this home crowd is going to make it challenging. You can already hear that noise and that crowd frenzy down here. They're going to get the very best from a communication standpoint at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Showing a bunch formation now. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Dropping back. It's Lagway. Caught in the backfield. It's Morris. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And is intercepted. And he's brought down to the defense with a takeaway in the first drive of the game. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the catch. It's Hughes. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. The Cougars come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And the Bears signal timeout. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Looking to pass. It's Henderson. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. And the Cougars will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Epic pen. You just set me. Look at him stepping in.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, A+ for creativity here, trying to catch this defense by surprise, but in this field position, it's very difficult. Look at all these defenders up at or near the line of scrimmage, and it's just very difficult to find a crease, and it's a good stop by this defense.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, Houston, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Clearly a long way to go, but you can't have a better start than this offense just had. Take advantage of good field position right down the field, and they draw first blood here.
And Chris, as we talked about, it's so important in these big games to establish early momentum, get an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they were able to do. Credit that field position as well. Kind of a short drive, but they're able to capitalize and stick it in the end zone.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
And the back now goes in motion. To throw, it's Lagway.
I'm all right.
Caught quickly. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Chris, sometimes a change in scenery is all a player needs, and DJ Lagway was always a talented guy at Florida, and it just never materialized. But here with Baylor, he certainly has a fresh start and has played tremendous, and now the Bears on the precipice of competing for a championship.
A new set of downs after that completion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. A quick juke. He's brought down out at the 46.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Second down play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver drill. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch. Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Pressure is coming. Breaks free. Quarterback looking to scramble. He goes out of bounds. They spot him inside the 35.
When you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To the air, it's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. The back's got it. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And the Bears will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. It's Houston on top right now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. The Bears will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Timeout taken by Baylor. That's their second. Just the one timeout remaining now in the half. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Well, Chris, anytime there's a failure on 4th down, it's easy to second-guess the decision to go for it, but I thought this one was a good one. This defense just came up big.
Play a fight.
At some point,
I sent you an invite yesterday to play Rivals. I don't think you saw it. Yeah.
They're going to run it here.
Oh, then yeah, you weren't gonna play.
They stop him.
I figured out Hood.
So 2nd and 4.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in
Piff.
quarterback play is the decision-making.
Oh, that sucks. But I gotta tell you this, bro. So I picked Hood. I went to the fire range and I read what his abilities are. After I did that, I got MVP 4 straight games.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
Good job.
It took 2 seconds.
To the air. It's Henderson. Pass rush closing in. And the deep shot ball is incomplete, but wait, there is
So you want to go to the firing, son? That's what opposed to?
The call is defensive holding.
Okay, it's one for the firing, son. I'm sorry, gang. Sorry.
I'm playing Baylor right
So the
now.
offense comes up now in 1st
How's that
down
going?
thanks to that costly penalty. Press coverage now from these DBs.
Quincy's sitting there telling me that he wants to be a pro at Apex. He said he admitted he's a noob, though. I made a TikTok with him. And now he's
saw that.
an Apex pro.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It looked like he was. I didn't even notice until I watched it, until I saw that it was him. That he's like crouching and shooting at the same time. I thought it was like somebody else doing like a movement check. So I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, oh, that's good. He's probably not even doing that on purpose. Like,
No, I know he does do it on purpose.
Open field ahead. He goes
I said, oh, that sucked.
just short of the 20.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his
Oh,
legs.
yeah, a bunch
And he's
of
able
them.
to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
Yeah.
1st down, looking to throw the
Facts.
ball.
No, you're gonna have to, definitely.
Defense is coming after him.
Alright, you load in, son. But
Looks to me like this
he-
quarterback is really struggling.
alright, bro. Alright.
Zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable. He's sitting in the pocket.
Why don't you just tell me? I know every gun in the game. He's so excited. Car SMG. Okay, Wee-Man car, you're a sweat. Nah, he got some kills with the Wee-Man yesterday, so now Wee-Man's his favorite gun. He said he says it's OP's app. Hit him with the Sparrow ult and I Wingman him, and I kill him every time.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where
beam
they've
with
got
the
manageable
wingman.
3rd down
Okay,
opportunity.
here it is.
At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back.
I just woke up from a nap. Yes, ma'am.
Looking downfield.
I was ready to play some Apex.
He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off.
Oh, where's my quarterback? That's the
Run
backup.
short of the marker. That's going to set up a
Where's my quarterback?
They get more speed on the field. You bring in an
Oh,
extra
more
defensive
thunderstorms,
back
Quincy.
and swap him out for a linebacker. Now you got
More
5
thunderstorms.
secondary players
I don't know
on
if
the
you
field.
know what
This
happened,
nickel
Trank, but the
defense
shit
now
broke
can just
yesterday.
pursue the ball.
Bad.
Yeah, I
And
was
look,
looking.
as the quarterback is
Remember,
trying to
yeah.
Alright,
scramble and get
bro.
on the outside. They've just got more
I told
bodies
I
available
told him, I
to
said,
them,
bro,
and they create the
I
stop.
don't want to discuss it no more. It could be due to the file of me uploading fast. It could be due to other people saying
Oh,
it's the
talking about
32-man
Wiz? Yeah,
roster
he was
thing.
like, oh, EA said this. He was like, yeah, but EA's going to say that no matter what. Like, we know that.
But he said he stayed up all night with some guys he knows he's friends with the EA developer, which I know is bullshit. But anyways, he said that the guy said, yeah, they have a thing released that where the files corrupted. I told him, I said, bro, yes, because yesterday he was trying, after Trank, he came back in the chat and started talking to me about it, and I said, I don't even care about it. He started first thing today and saying, hey, bro, yeah, I talked to the guy who's from the EA developer. He said it's a file thing. with the classes and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, I said, I don't care. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. But I told him, I said, I don't even care anymore. It's not that big of a deal.
And league just
He
started.
said, like,
I would rather not let it happen.
To keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down.
yeah, so he started a draft league. That's drafting tonight.
Fantasy draft?
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
did they test or anything to make sure it's not going to do it again?
You can't test it because it's the
Well, I mean,
thing.
you just create a league with like 4 or 5 people and see
Receiver
if
in
it's
motion
gonna...
now.
It's only happening with leagues with because he did that. But it's only happening with leagues with multiple players. But like, I'm gonna let him cook. But not multiple like higher amount of users is when it's generally is happening. I'm gonna let him cook and do what he wants to do, right? And hope it doesn't crash. And if it does, then he's wasted fucking 4 people drafting. I don't want to do. He's like expecting me to want to run the draft tonight. And I said, bro, I didn't plan on doing that. I don't want to do that. That's not what I did. Yeah, I said that's not what I wanted to do. I said I'll help draft a little bit. I could start the draft, I guess, but like I'm not gonna sit here and draft the whole time. Because honestly, if I had a team, I didn't even plan on picking. I'd rather just pick a team that's already drafted than drafting. To be honest, everybody has all.
This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
And the Bears will have to keep this away.
See, he's saying the point he's saying is that yeah, the game's always broken until the first patch. I said, bro, you don't think it's bullshit they keep on releasing a game that doesn't work till first patch? Like that's their excuse. I said they're so focused on adding so many microtransactions that the game mode that they added and they changed up on and everything is broken.
Punt return. Let's fucking go.
They added Piff in offline franchise mode. They found a way to add microtransactions into it.
Oh yeah.
That's
you know
disgusting.
What's so crazy? When I first loaded up my Superstar, because I got the little deluxe edition or whatever, I load up my Superstar and it's like, oh, you can pay for all your player booted. I was like, I'm not doing that. No, it's fun. I enjoy building my player up.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to tell him too. I said, why is it happening to people in Superstar mode too? I said, it's more than just the corrupted file that may have been uploaded. It's happening in Superstar mode. And then at first he tried to tell me that creators is broken. He's like, that creators file is broken because somebody said that they used it and it broke their league. I said, Wiz, I plugged in 4, so pick one. Pick one. It's just
see, this is the point in time where you guys just have a different philosophy of how things go. He has.
That's what I told him.
He has consistent, like, what's the word? He wants to keep trying. With you, it's like once you go through a league, it's like that shit's draining. You got to give some time to breathe. Dude, let me like get back into the mode of wanting to do the shit again. You know what I mean? Like that's what it turns into. So, and because you're running everything and he's kind of like sidelines, it's easier for him to just say, hey, let's do this again, let's do this, let's do that, versus let's take a break. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. Because I think in a couple of days, you know, you might have a different outlook. But right now it's too fresh, bro. Like just wait. And he's pushing. You know what I mean? He's like pushing on it. I'm like, yo, chill out. We're good.
That might have been it. And you know, I admitted to him, I said, bro, I was already irritated with
the basketball one. You know, we've had these issues a bunch of times, and it's like, bro, we don't want to start up immediately. You know what I mean? Let's go play a different game. You know what I mean? Let's
give me a day or two, bro. Exactly.
Yeah. Let's chillax.
Exactly. And maybe I'll explain to him, like, bro, this has happened to me in, like, 2K, and maybe he doesn't really understand. And I'll probably explain that to him later. He wasn't around for 2K ones either, so he doesn't get it, like, why I'm, like, the way I am about it. This shit's happened multiple times. You can do it perfectly. You can do it this way. We stopped adding players. Like, we just did so many different things differently. And the first where we fucking didn't, like, care about shit lasted the longest.
Just fumbled?
So yeah, I'll talk to him about it later. He's at work right now. He's been a great point. I told him I wanted to just focus on the college league.
Even though I'm up, he hasn't been running the ball as much. I don't know, maybe because he thinks obviously I played him before, so he's trying to switch it up.
That might be it. Yeah, everybody in the chat was talking about him, how he played. Oh, you missed it. They were just shit talking in the chat. That was after he played somebody. I think it was TCU or you. I think it was after he played you, but like, That was TCU. It was after he played you. They were shit talking in the chat about the whole situation, just everything. And I think he, yeah, so I think he's switching it up now.
We've talked about that though. I said, hey, that's your style of play. This is college football, but there's literally teams who run opposite 99% of the time. Like it's just what it is. I'm okay. I'm really more mad at myself that I threw the pick six and I had I threw that dumbass pick six, which is my fault. He literally. He baited me. He showed me blitz. He didn't blitz. You know what I mean? I threw it into the triple coverage. That was my fault. And then, obviously, the sack fumble didn't help. But, hey, it is what it is. I put myself in that position.
Huge takeaway at this moment.
Yeah.
He's getting a lot of fucking penalties.
So, obviously, the defense will decline that penalty.
Yeah, he was kicking my ass, honestly, right now to move the ball in the game. I understand how to move the ball in college football. Me too. And I haven't played much since. I just didn't know how to move the ball. I should also start playing out line on that game.
He was like, and then like the beginning of our game, there's a lot of things that little decisions that I should have just that, and it would have changed the game. But then a couple of his big runs, you see me, I was making adjustments and I dove right when he started to play. So it's like it's just blocking's already good, and then I fuck up. So, but this game I just been methodical and like fuck it. I got the pick early, so I had to get up on him early. Converted a fourth down, and it's like, all right, now he's playing from behind all game. I just have to be patient. Stop trying to be too aggressive. Be patient. If he calls a good play and he gets a stop, he gets a stop. But don't overdo it.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Also, what I did was I went back to start playing my rota glory as a quarterback. Let me start like reading the plays and reading, pre-snaps, all that shit.
That's what I did at Rota Glory. That's when I started learning the game too. After he beat my ass, bro, that's when I started. I'm in the quarterback, and I just started figuring out what plays I like, what I don't like, reads I like, what reads I don't like, how to move around and stuff like that. That's why I'm a lot more confident in the game. Now I'm not gonna say I'm gonna win a bunch of games every game. No, I'm gonna lose, still get my ass kicked, but
you're still gonna lose.
I'm not gonna put performances I did.
Just like I said, he made one of his plays last game was he showed heavy blitz on a third and short. So I'm like, okay, he's really gonna blitz. I'm gonna throw a hot route, and then immediately as I threw it, he backed off in the coverage, and it was even though the ball got tipped and it hit the ground and he caught it, I didn't challenge the play. He scored. I was like, oh, whatever. But that was good plays by him. You know what I mean? He set me up. That's the type of thing that's gonna happen. People try to.
Also, I've been playing a lot of play now on Madden, like the head-to-head, online head-to-head. I hit Elite, and then I'm thinking my goal is going to be hit Hero. Next. Yeah. I remember last year, bro, I started off really bad. I got, like, my first two games were Dell and CD, and they had been playing Mutt, right? And they beat the puppy shit out of me the first couple games because they were playing and I hadn't been playing. So I was like,
and as much as they say they don't care, they look for, okay, how do I, when the streak is like this, what do I throw it to? He can't catch it. Like, they look at all that shit. Like, I was scrolling through something yesterday, and I saw, remember that dude was running into me all day in our game in Madden? I saw, like, the little, hey, if you want to break down every coverage of the game, run this. I scrolled right past. Like, that's what people are doing. I don't care that much.
Well, that's what they do. That's what they do, though. They run beaters. They run beaters. But the difference between TD and Blue, right? I mean, Delusion, is Dell has that threat of scrambling and moving around the pocket, and he runs the ball better. So it's like you have to worry about an extra thing versus where TD
I meant to talk to you about this.
Beaters.
You missed it. My first game with him. Okay, so last year, how did you kick it out of the end zone last year in Madden? Or I don't know if it was in college.
It was triangle. No, I saw it after the fact. You guys already had been done talking.
So first of all, if this is the same thing that happens in Madden, right? When you use a custom playbook, it's not a glitch. You don't spam X on the kickoff, and you have to go to kickoff receive. You know what I mean? It just shows you onside first on your it shows you
mine does
first.
Too.
You just have to go over to kickoff. So he's spamming X on the kickoff. So and getting himself onside, where you could literally just slow down and choose the right one, and you're not gonna have a problem. But that's how you want to do it, fine. But the first time I saw it, I'm like, okay, why are you in? I'm gonna just kick it right here. And they called it a scum kick. I said, well, technically that's not a scum kick. A scum kick is when you have a receiving formation.
I'm glad you're verbally explaining it to me.
Yeah,
too,
like
I have to retype the rules.
Because unless I'm wrong, a scum kick is when you have a receiving formation and I purposely kick it in a way that you can't receive it, even in a receiving formation. Correct? Like, shut up.
Yes. It's when you're in regular.
Shut up. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like, if I'm in a receive middle formation and I kick it in a certain way where you can't pick it up and it stops at the 1, that's what it's really trying to do. For me, I just saw you.
Yeah, 100%.
I saw you in the onside, and I said, oh, okay, why would I kick it deep if you're in the onside? I'm gonna try to get it, of course. And I just regularly split kicked it. But when he said, oh, this is a glitch, I said, okay, cool. The next time, I didn't look at no buttons. I went straight to triangle, power kick. And then he's like, oh, you did it again. I said, no, that's how you kick it deep, isn't it? Like, how do I kick it deep? And he said,
you sky kicked it.
Yeah, I sky kicked it. And he was like, just kick it regular. I was like, okay, I'll do that next time. But I thought.
Well, I don't know. Maybe for them, I see, for me, I never had that problem like that, what you're talking about. So, like, if they may not be able to.
Defense? I think it's because of
Yeah, I do. No, I don't. Actually, no, I don't. I run a 4-2-5. Yeah, I run the 4-2-5 man pressure.
But, like, I just know that I was like, okay. When he said that, I was like, okay, I'm not trying to cheat you or do nothing like that. Cool. And the first thought in my mind was triangle kick. That's what we were doing in Madden. That's what I've been doing in all my comp games. So I'm like, okay, I'll just triangle kick shit. And so then when I literally loaded up Madden right after the game and said, yo, and Madden triangle is deep kick. I don't look at the buttons. I just fucking hit it because I know that's what I'm supposed to do. No, so somebody just commented, it is a real glitch. Okay, hey, I don't use a custom playbook.
Yeah, so it might be a real glitch. That's what I'm saying. I don't use the
But I know for sure I had a glitch last year. I had the thing last year where it just showed me onside first. 100% Madden last year. It showed me onside first. I had to always slow down on my fucking kick.
I mean, I know sky kick because I've been playing a lot of Madden ranked, and I definitely be fucking kicking at the end zone because returns on Madden this year are fucking crazy. You're crazy if you're kicking kicks to people. I'm not gonna lie, I've returned so many kicks already. Punts too, bro. Punt returns are easier.
He said he said that they actually go to the correct one and it's still kicking off. Okay, that's different. Then hey, that happens in there.
So I think if that actually happens and how that works, then we're gonna have to figure out a way. Because like if it's like somebody
don't want to return kick either way. Most people don't want to fucking return kicks anyway. I mean, in college it's actually better.
So maybe we should force the kick out of bounds thing when that happens. Like not out of bounds. I'm sorry, end zone, kick end zone thing, to where like we try to make sure it goes to the end zone. Because like how do you? What's the best way to kick it if someone's in kick return? If someone's in kick return, what's the best way to remedy that? To where, you know what I mean?
I don't think there is anyway. If they can't come out in the correct formation, it's just waiting for the game to fix. They can't run any kicks back, and we have to kick it out the end zone. So basically, if you see somebody in the it's gonna be like you said in the rule. If you see someone come on onside, kick it through the back of the end zone, which is just a full power normal thing.
Does a great job on first down, bowing up.
Unless you're going to tell people not to run custom playbooks, which you can't. I think people would rather.
Well, if it's the defensive ones, this is the thing I'm going to say, bro. We just don't run the custom defensive playbooks, bro. I had mentioned that to Dan. I was talking to Dan about it. Quincy, right now I'm talking about some things I have to do. So give me just a minute, son. I'll be back with you. Okay? I was telling him like I think the custom playbooks might have to go if it's causing glitches and issues. Like I mean, I love my custom, right?
I think,
but
like it would be a vote for the league. If they would rather have custom playbooks and not do kickoffs versus no, I want kickoffs. I'll take away from like you know what I mean. I'll take away or.
But see, it don't do it to me, so maybe I just take away the defensive customs, bro. I but like then again, people want their custom audibles to it. They may have their macros set based upon so I don't use the macros like that, so I can't tell people how they can and can't set their shit up.
So that's the thing. I think it's just I don't know. The person getting the onside, it sucks for them because they're like, yo, I can't control it.
100%. And by the person doing the kickoff, they can't control the fact that the person can't pick their play. You know what I mean? That's not my fault.
Yeah, I said the same thing. If you see it, you just gotta make people aware. I think it is. The problem is that, not the problem is, but maybe, and I don't know whoever's in the chat. Is it? I mean, I don't know if he tried clicking the onside and gives you the other one. Like, I don't know. So, like, clicking some other
defense.
different types of returns. If it's
I think we just gotta like
the
do a
double,
normal
like,
kick and just try to get to go out of bounds or something. I don't know. Cause I don't want to say, hey, if I recover it, then you have to punt because like I lost Super Bowl 1 Madden because of that shit. Because it kills your momentum if you have to punt on and if you punt on first down, right? If you just punt on first down, it kills your momentum. And this game's just a momentum game. I lost Super Bowl like that. Yeah, okay.
It's also like, it's also a little, like, for example, I'm a little delayed. So that last kick I just did, it wasn't perfectly straight. So, and I power kicked it and it went out of bounds. So, I mean, that is like, damn. I'm trying to kick it out of bounds. I'm not trying to kick it short, but I fucked up, and then now it goes out of bounds. You get even better,
and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
Back to pass. It's
Quincy.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break.
Say something real quick, son.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, making it very difficult on
maybe I'll
any
make a
offense
custom
to
playbook and go check it out and see if there's ways. Practice facility. See if there's ways to remedy it. You know,
I'll do that with you later. I already promised my play, but like after I'm down.
And now 4th down.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually so surprised.
This is third and manage. Well, you feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
Yeah, you can play.
I would definitely play, but I already promised Quincy. Oh, Jordan was learning Jubilee and was doing okay with Jubilee too.
4th down. He's throwing for it.
Yeah, he was a good time to learn it yesterday. So we go for trying out Hood and fucking Jubilee and Van Bike Flex too. It was pretty good. I think I want to learn. I'm learning also. I don't know Emma Frost, but I'm getting better at Emma Frost too. My first game I played was on her actually. And they had like, was it Angela who dives? Like the diving tank, right? It's Angela.
Do we have any onside people? Like, if you actually
No, I never did. But somebody was complaining because I think it was Virginia Tech likes to onside kick at weird times or something.
Yeah.
I think Virginia played them a lot. So I technically don't, but it looks like I probably have to. Because I've never had to deal with somebody who just does it. You know, I mean, most people just kind of just don't onside kick unless they really have to.
Well, the problem is, doesn't it tell you if they're in onside kick? Unless you click yours first. Unless you click yours first.
Yeah, if you click fast, like if you're thinking like, hey, this person's not trying to do this, then yeah. Go downstairs and ask Amy for a popsicle real quick. If you want a popsicle, go ask her. I don't care if you have one. You can go ask Gamby for a popsicle. Yes, go ask her.
Houston's offense heads back out on the field now.
Hyper.
The defense makes some adjustments. Caught with a stop here. Runs through the defender. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion by the defense. The offense faces a 2nd and long after the loss.
See, that's another thing about this college football game is that, like, this RPO stuff, or even the quarterback run, the wildcat, like, some of that, yes, it's annoying as hell, but it's also kind of like college football. You know what I mean? Like, that's the crazy thing about it. Like, on some ways, it's like, yes, it's real key, it's this and that, but it's also like, that's why we have to wear and tear on. That's why we have these other things that if people are gonna, like, even this guy, he uses quarterback a lot. Now his quarterback is like negative 7, speed or profile or whatever. Like, that's, as long as you try to keep yourself in the game long enough, that shit will affect the game.
Out of the gun now on
Yeah.
running out of time in the
Me, I turn my auto subs on. So after a certain point, my people get subbed out. I don't care. I would rather have a worse dude with all his abilities and all his stamina than a good dude with no stamina.
And then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
There's no, you know what? I was gonna say, there's no rules in the playoffs. I want to keep
feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there.
Yeah, there's really no rules though.
But again, just
Usually.
not on the same page.
I don't know if I really put mercy rules in the college league, anyways. But like, I'm gonna make sure to do that because like I went off the rules initially, unanimous type thing, and like they weren't bad rules because we didn't know much about college at all. But I think after playing it, I see I have to add some rules, more rules similar to what I have on.
No, and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
No, yeah, I'm trying to understand.
Got the top player here. Oh my lord! Oh my god!
He stopped short, and that first mark is going to bring up 4
I'm getting out.
I said don't talk to you right now.
I ran a fucking I just ran an RPO Nigel, or a read option. Quarterback got smacked. His ball go flying. My tight end picked it up and gave yards. Yo, what the?
It's college football for you.
Yes, it is. Oh, in my road to glory, right? I'm Georgia. We're up 7. Defense gets the ball. They get a stop. 1 minute left. I said, cool, just run the clock out. I hand to my running back. He jumps over a nigga on the ground, fumble. And then they take it fucking 80 yards. I'm over here trying to catch a dude. I can't catch the corner who picked it up. And they score. And there's 1 minute left. Now I gotta fucking, now I have to, like, drive down the field again to score. I was like, yo, there's no way I just made the right play, and I'm about to lose the game because of this shit. Like, because my running back fumbled.
That's the game for you, buddy. That's the game for you.
Yeah, I think last time I played him, I kept trying to like force myself to get the tackle in the backfield and all this shit. And like, you know what I mean? Instead of just like, let me play conservative. He's gonna run, he's gonna get his yards, whatever. Just don't go for don't go for a 5-yard loss and give up 8. When I can just let you have 5 and make it only 10. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I'm on my voice, huh?
Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here.
I'm actually kind of nervous. I don't know how anybody else plays in this game.
Here we go, first play of the quarter offense.
Yeah, I don't know. I think from what I saw, actually I don't know.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
That's it.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers.
I never played TCU, so we're going to see.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Bears will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Wait, is that who you are?
The defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide
what team are you?
Penalty.
Oh,
he's Virginia. Yeah, he's Virginia. I have one of the chats I was. He's Virginia.
It's only about the bus, bro.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
I'm just playing my next opponent, whoever it is.
Incomplete.
Load up.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, you basically called it every single play.
I got a nasty knock.
I see that.
When does the transfer portal open up?
It's after the playoffs.
Is it after? I thought it was during championship week.
Offense moving receivers around.
I think players decide to leave, and then it's a separate one where like
Caught behind the line. It's Smith.
So I guess it's after the championship.
I think it's because you're seeing the Loki cones a lot though.
Logan's away.
Damn, that dude got leg away.
The Bears will try to keep this drive moving.
We got
Leg way.
package. We got
Running back grabs it on the screen.
Bro, there's no way.
Defense
This
makes
running
the
back.
tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only rushing
You have a Wolverine.
sometimes because I know he likes to run.
Recognition was just a touch slow.
Make sure they're on
In the
contain.
pursuit.
It's not all the time, but once in a while.
And making this
If I feel like you're gonna throw some,
first down.
Take it down, but not before.
Like if you have a running quarterback, I'll put my DN on a instead of putting it on a chain, I'll put him on a flat. So if a running back runs out there, he guards it and then obviously he stays out there.
You move the chains. That's all
You
great.
gotta focus that Storm. She's like crying.
You can play off of later in the game. Get to play action pass and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
The spectate shit is like delayed.
Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt.
Yeah. Who the fuck wants to do that in pubs though? Like in pubs, doesn't make sense. In ranked, yeah, it should only be. Yeah. I think in ranked it should only have it like that.
They still have 2 more to work with in the final quarter.
I get the vote. I got the vote.
Good job, son.
Good, good. I got one. I go laughing.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16. 2-score game.
I don't think the Storm's using the team up though.
Well, technically that is in the game. That is in the game. It's in it's for regular season though. In the playoffs it doesn't. He's talking about like turn on. That is in the game.
Yeah, but we allow it. If someone wants to, because some people play slow and meticulous and want to like really like cook the clock
No,
and
he's
take
talking
their
about
time.
like for the end of the game. For the end of the game, yeah, like we have that. If you're up a certain amount of touchdowns, we have that. You
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaking into the clear. Will not be brought down. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive
And I have,
play.
Oh, no.
2 quarterbacks. I have my
Zone now with the first down.
pocket quarterback and then I have my running quarterback.
This running back continues to churn out the yards.
I luckily can play 2 quarterbacks and still be kind of cool.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller is your guys.
I don't like how they made Penny have to like double what's it called?
And able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Oh, Penny got nerfed.
L2 thing on that is retarded as fuck, bro. Like,
It's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
so what is it? Why does it show that they're highlighted? Though?
Whoa.
Use the damage on them or something?
I think he does that a little quickly. Tries to get to the
Wait.
check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable.
Wait, so the L2 web, right? That's what you're talking about? I have to hit it twice in order to get him. That's ass. No wonder I wasn't fucking doing it to anybody. I was like, why can't I fucking stop him? You walk right past it. That's crazy.
Oh, so it doesn't.
I got that too.
Red zone. Running with purpose.
That's interesting.
The second effort there will earn him the first
I don't
down.
even
Yeah.
think Penny was OP.
Don't go there.
It doesn't make sense.
He's had a
Oh, the
solid
automatic
game.
one? You
You're
take it
ahead
down
of
to like
the
10.
scoreboard, Joe.
I
You'd
know
love to be
I know
able to
that
just
one.
turn it and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program.
That is insanity, bro.
It's
Penny
caught.
can't
The
even.
end zone has a
Over here, Quincy. I'm on this build right here.
touchdown, Houston. And you're right.
Nope,
Yeah, I need
you're
shield
dead,
speed, bro.
Getting blocked, I can't heal you, bro.
With this offense on the road here in this
I'm going to go to the replicator here.
pull back a bit, be a little bit less aggressive. No, they continue to build the lead.
And Chris, now you can hear a pin
Got
drop
fried.
in this building. You think about the energy and excitement that was in this building at kickoff, and they've just totally stripped
Bro,
it
why
down.
is it going
What
out
a
of bounds?
performance. They did it with execution. They did it with
I
hard work.
understand it was a
This
little off,
group
but
is
it wasn't
such a
that
good
crazy.
football team, and to get out here on the road and win a
You know,
playoff game, confidence
I'm
is
not
moving
trying to.
forward.
And 69, 12,
That's what it was. Like,
860.
869. Good job. Yeah.
Fucking Lord Storm.
That's how good I am.
It's Lagway.
I would be doing better.
That's
Deep
why
downfield to the
Like,
left.
so many people are lords on DPSs and fucking stuff. Ridiculous.
Oh, bro, we had a game yesterday. We had like a Lord Black Panther, Lord Moon Knight, and a Lord
Continues to do that.
What was the other one? I think it was Namor, and all of them fucking sucked. And I how damaged and they got killed them all with the fucking tank. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I think both the healers had just as much damage as them. And it's like, how did you reach Lord with those characters like that? You're that bad.
This time, a completion. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
I get it, but it's still just ass. But no, but they had the fucking purple and red badges.
Yeah. They just play the game all day.
Isn't that? I thought that was from your rank.
No.
The one by your name? Remember by the name, by your picture, I mean? By the picture? Yeah.
The disappointment on that sideline. They had such a great year, and they get themselves to this point in the playoff.
Okay, it wasn't top right. Okay. I was like, man, these guys are on Celestial and all the other shit, bro. Playing like that.
And I gotta tell you, for these seniors, I just feel for them.
And how much kills? I'm guessing like a $1.
There's a little icon in the top right.
On first and 10, look at the throw. He's running out of time here. Escapes the pocket. Picks up the first and is still going. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. The Bears come to the line in the hurry up. First and goal, handoff.
Fucking doctor.
Touchdown, Baylor.
It's a little late to get things going offensively. They just have not had a good day. And in particular in a big environment like this, I guess you take some solace in the fact that you're finally able to put it in the end zone. But Chris, nothing has gone right for this team today. And again, this offense was good all year long, and today they just...
You know what also crazy?
Now they go for a 2-point conversion.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said, Trink, sorry.
No, I thought about something, but it really
Looking
doesn't.
downfield, it's Lagway. Grabbed by the receiver.
He's
got it. The 2-point conversion. This is 16-point lead back within 2 scores. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
I don't have a wingman. I don't
Oh,
need
man, I can't see you up there, Ho.
I know it. I don't need it.
On the hands team all over
Yeah, right.
that
They're
to
gonna kill
make
me.
the recovery.
Well, they were clearly
No, back up once you
that's
don't die.
not good.
What the fuck is this person?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
This
Yeah,
one
he's
up,
dead, bro.
getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
I'm dead here, too.
Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
They're set up in such
I used to throw my trap at the fucking Axel ult and it blew it up.
What trap?
Like, what the fuck? Caustic trap.
Why did he quit? I was running the clock out. It's alright. I mean, it don't really matter. Do I still get the points for that?
The points, yeah.
Yes, go!
Good job, Martin.
One of the best! I told you I'm going that other one.
Yeah, I was just making sure because I think it was Madden or some other games. I wouldn't get the points for it, but GG.
The points for it. Yeah, I think he conceded.
GG's.
Yeah, he did.
Good game.
Give up.
Hey, appreciate you jumping in the stream, big
You
dog.
just have to give me that gun that I was shooting with. Give me that.
Son, I don't even know what guns you was shooting with, bro.